Are we going camping, Farah? What are we missing, though? Oh, we're missing Lisa! I know, where is she? There she is! She's coming, Farah! Don't worry! She's coming! Where do you want this, right here?
Wherever it can catch on fire.
Oh my God!
Do not attempt this at home.
It's so bad. Okay, here's the secret. It's using this LED fan.
Because this wood is very wet, and it doesn't want to catch on fire.
Right.
But when we get dry wood for campfires, it's like, I feel like a campfire pro. But today, I feel like a campfire no.
That's why we're cheating.
Is it cheating if we give it air that it already had?
Yeah, I guess we could be using like manual fans or something, right? Like they did in the old days, or the little.
Oh, how old are you?
33. I was talking with someone about this, and I was like, I can't remember how old I am. I was like, before it was always, am I 31 or 32? And I would think about what year it is, and then I'd be like, oh, okay, it's an even year. That means I'm an even number, 32. But now I have to change it to, am I 32 or 33?
Oh, I thought you bought the shirt for this reason.
What? God. That's helpful, though. I'll have to keep that in mind. Oh, I don't have my chocolate ready. Okay. Where's my light? Okay. Oh, this looks disgusting. Even for me. It's way too burned. Oh, sorry, Farah. That was my fault. I'm sorry, Farah. Good morning, Farah.
Action.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to TQM Travels. The weather here in Georgia is finally starting to cool off a little bit, so that means it is time for Lisa and I to start camping again. We're here at Chattahoochee Bend State Park, a little southwest of Atlanta. We got in a little late last night. It got dark really quick. We were driving in, there was still a little bit of sunlight. We're like, okay, we can pitch our tent. We grabbed some firewood, and by the time we got to the campsite, it was pitch black. So last night when we got in, we just made a quick little campfire, had some s'mores, and hung out with our beagle who's camping with us today. She's so cute. We're actually waiting for our friend Deanna to join us. She's gonna be hanging out with us today and tomorrow, so that'll be fun. So we're gonna get ready to enjoy our breakfast with Deanna once she comes. She should be here pretty soon. And then afterwards, we're probably gonna do a little bit of hiking and also hopefully some kayaking if it warms up a little bit. Oh my goodness, look who's finally here. It's Deanna and Demi.
We made it.
Hi, Demi. Yummy. Me neither. The foil is just pitch black, that's it.
Fine, what is this beautiful?
This is a delicious breakfast burrito. It's got eggs, sausage, onion, bell pepper, a little sour cream and cheese. Does it taste good?
Yeah.
Nice. Is it cooked all the way through this time?
Yeah.
Nice. Pretty yummy, Lisa. Excellent work on the cooking. All right, Deanna, on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate our breakfast burritos?
10. It's not a 10. You're lying now.
Okay, all right. So the inside was a 10, but the outside was not a 10.
So one more quick thing for this trip that I'm really looking forward to doing is all of the photos that I'm taking are going to be using this, the newest camera to my collection. This is a Canon Z155 caption. It's a cheap little camera. I actually got this for free from my mom. She's like, here, have this camera. It even came with 2 rolls of film. They're like really old Fujifilm Superia film. It says bring back to Walmart for excellent development. So I'm going to be shooting with this camera and those rolls of film. If they don't turn out, we'll know why. So one thing about this camera is it's really loud. Listen to this. Ready? Here we go. Definitely don't use this if you need to be discreet. All right, so after a delicious breakfast that Deanna rated a 10 out of 10 on the inside and on the outside, not a 10 out of 10. We're gonna go for a little hike along the river. It's the Riverside Walk, and we will see you guys out there. We're in the day use area now here. We're camped pretty much right next to this area. It was not a very long drive to get over here, so we're gonna be hiking along the Riverside Walk. I think the trail is like 2.5 miles long, but it's out and back, so in reality, if we went all the way to the end, it's about a 5-mile trip. I think the beginning is supposed to be pretty flat and easy along the river, and then there's a more moderate section a little bit deeper into the trail, so we'll see how far down we go.
We'll give up when we give up.
Yep. So here we go. Let's go start the trail. After maybe 3/4 of a mile, we come up to this cool little observation tower. You can look off to the river. We're going to check it out on the way back though, because there's a pretty big group of kids right behind us. We're trying to leave them in the dust. After hiking for maybe an hour, so it wasn't anything strenuous at all. It was perfectly flat. We have come here now pretty much to the end of the Riverside Trail. So the trail actually continues on behind Lisa over here. This is connecting to another trail. It's called the Bend Trail, I believe, and this is a easy to moderate hike. I don't think we're gonna hike this one, not because of the difficulty, because that sounds pretty easy to us still. But Lisa looked at it, she said, this still says it's a 2.9 mile trail.
I just don't have that much in my life.
Yeah, we've already gone 2.5 miles just to get to this point. But we're gonna head to that observation tower, then we're gonna head to the car because we're gonna change into our swimming suits because Lisa and I are gonna be kayaking on the river that you can see right behind us here. Here's the watchtower. Let's go up top while no one's here. Oh wow, look at that. We're resting up at the watchtower before we make it back to the car soon. I feel like we were led astray a little bit because the trail is called the Riverside Trail, right? And we didn't really get to see the river that much. You just sort of see it in little patches here and there, but that was a little sad. I thought we were going to be walking like literally just right along the river the whole time, but that wasn't the case.
Oh wait, ask Farah. Farah, what do you think of the trail? Shake my hand if you liked it. Well, I don't know what sniff my hand means. She says just give me pets.
Good girl. Good job. Yes. Oh.
Good job, though. So now after this thing will wind back.
It's okay, Fair.
Counting down. It's automatic. It's so loud and obnoxious. There it is. It's done. Let's open her up. Look at this film. Return to Walmart for quality film development. Let's load in a new roll here. So then to load it, I think just stick this in here. Extend it out to this. There's a little marker here. Then just close it up. Gets it ready for you. Boom. Totally ready to go. So we're gonna head back to the car now after we rest up here, and then Deanna is gonna drop me and Lisa off upstream so we can go kayak back down to the park. So we'll see you guys before we start kayaking. Well, we're all finished up with the trail. We're just enjoying a nice little lunch, some ham and cheese sandwiches before hitting the river. The trail was easy though. I'd recommend trying it in the morning. I hear it's really pretty in the morning. There's a lot more mist in the air, so it's a little spookier, but it was still a nice way to stretch our legs out on a very, very easy trail. So we'll see you guys at the river though. So we've driven here now to McIntosh Reserve Park. It's about 30 minutes outside of the park, upstream. So we are getting ready to go kayaking on the river. Well, me and Lisa are at least. Deanna, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna go take a nap.
She's been looking forward to this ever since we started the hike, pretty much.
Ah. Okay, yeah, maybe a little.
So we will see you, Deanna, back downstream at the park. Or I guess we'll probably just see you at the campsite, really. We'll just drive up. We left my car over at the day use area there, so it'll be nice and easy to pack up and head back to camp. So let's go hit the water. Bye, Deanna. So we're now out here kayaking. You can see Lisa back there in the distance with Farah. The current is pretty quick, so we really don't even have to paddle that much just for steering purposes. It's really relaxing. The weather is perfect. It's not super hot in the sun. It's pretty nice. It's not also super cold as well. The water is cold, but the ambient temperature around us is beautiful. That fun bait rod. All right, we got some light rapids here. Let's see how it goes. Doesn't look like anything bad though. It's like a little massage on my butt. This was nothing. Oh, look at Lisa go. She's cruising. Well, here's the watchtower that we were at earlier. Look at these caked paws. Oh no, Farah, we're so muddy. Luckily there's a little shower station up here, so we're gonna go rinse off a little bit before we have to go back into the car. We're finally back here at our campsite. You can see Deanna got a pretty good fire going for us. That was pretty nice. Let's go sit down with Lisa real quick. Did you like river kayaking or lake kayaking better?
Depends on the river. Those boat ramps, the mud was like up to here. We had to spray it off the boat.
Yep.
And it smelled like horse poop going in. And I swear the one coming out was across from a cow farm because it smelled like cow poop.
This branch of the river though was really nice because it was pretty quick. We didn't really have to paddle that much. You There were a couple of areas with some very, very light rapids, but nothing crazy.
Oh, there were a bunch of turtles.
Oh,
I
yeah.
saw a turtle that was this big.
So many
I
turtles. Are you jealous, Deanna?
Of course, I didn't even see it.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, go find it.
So next time though, Deanna will have a kayak though, maybe. Or maybe we'll go somewhere that rents kayaks at least. But yeah, I thought the river was fun. Did you enjoy the float?
I did enjoy the float though, as I said, till the end when everything got muddy and then I dropped my life jacket in the mud and it looked like
it was gross.
it was gross.
Right now though, while we're here at camp, we're going to enjoy some delicious hot dogs and then probably hang out, make some s'mores. Oh, we have the Bananas Foster dessert coming up later. We have a lot planned for tonight as far as food goes, but we'll see you guys in the morning. How are they, Lisa? Good? Mm-hmm. Would you say you're impressed with our cooking abilities, you know, where you'll camp with us again in the future?
I'll think about it.
How was it, Deanna?
So good.
Good morning, everybody. We have made it through the night. How did you sleep, Deanna?
Okay.
Yeah. What about you, Lisa?
A little cold and a little hard on the ground.
Did you not bring us sleeping?
I did. It deflated.
Oh no. Lisa and I both slept a little uneasily because we were pretty dehydrated last night. We knew this going to sleep, but then at like 2 in the morning I woke up and was like, I can't take this. I need to go get some water. So now we got the tent taken down. You can see just a platform now again, and we are going to enjoy some overnight oats for breakfast. So let's see what Deanna thinks. Yeah, pretty good, right?
Very good.
Nice. How's your pumpkin one, Lisa?
It's good.
Nice, awesome. We're gonna go ahead and enjoy our breakfast, and then Deanna actually talked to the guys at the visitor center yesterday to find us a trail to do this morning. I think we're doing like part of the Wild Turkey Trail, which is gonna be part of a loop. So we'll see you guys out on the trail. We're here behind the visitor center now. We're gonna be taking one trail here before we head home. We're going on part of the Wild Turkey Trail. So where we are now, there's actually a branch we can go off this way, which is gonna go towards a loop for a couple of other trails. This way is actually the bulk of the Wild Turkey Trail. This is like a 3 or 4 mile trail or something. It actually just heads back to the river near our campsite actually. So we're not doing the entire trail, obviously. We're just going to be doing part of these loops. I think there are a couple of connecting trails, so it can either be like a 1, 2, or 3 mile loop, pretty much. Oh, 2, 3, or 4 mile loop. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
So we're probably going to do a couple of those trails. We'll see how many we do. I think one of them is supposed to be rated moderate to difficult. So we'll see if we're up for that or not. Let's go hit the trail. Watch the mud off the water. All right, not too bad. So here we are at this post right here. Means we're at trailhead number 1. At trailhead 1 here, while we were walking through, I was wondering why there were a couple of mile markers that we passed, but they were facing the wrong way. And then I was like, oh, you know what it is? You start here at trailhead 1 to do the Wild Turkey Trail all the way down. Some of us here in the group are a little bit tired.
Wow, he said, I won't call you out, Lisa.
Oh, that was all you. That was all.
Yeah, no, you did. Don't even. Look at that face. Yeah, look at there.
Yeah, look at this tired people. So we're going to instead take this brown thrasher trail back towards the visitor center. So I think we're looking at a little over 2 miles for the loop today. So we'll see you guys back at the visitor center to sign out. Pretty easy, honestly. Nothing strenuous here at all. Well, we survived a fun weekend here of camping and hiking, and to celebrate, before we leave the park, I got everybody some Dippin' Dots.
Everybody.
Yeah, including the dogs. We got some vanilla. Look at Farah, she's gonna get some Dippin' Dots.
It's cold, baby.
Come on, Farah.
Good girl.
Good, Farah.
It's gonna take her a while. She's like, it's so cold.
Yeah. And that's going to be it for our time here at Chattahoochee Bend State Park. I personally had a lot of fun. I don't know about you guys.
You don't know? Do we look like we're dying back here?
I have fun.
I didn't really expect to do as much hiking as we did. I knew that they had the Riverside Trail.
He actually told me we're not going to do any hiking. I almost didn't bring
That
my
is what
tennis
was
shoes.
advertised as well.
Yeah, I thought it was mostly going to be kayaking, which we did do, and it was super fun.
Right,
One
guys.
quick note about kayaking here at the park is that you're going to want to make sure you have 2 cars because you're going to be on a river, so your end point will very likely be different than your start point, unless you're much more dedicated to kayaking than us and are willing to try paddling upstream.
Continuously.
So that'll be something you want to keep in mind, just to have 2 cars. We were lucky to have Deanna with us so she could drop us off. One other thing with this trip that I'm really looking forward to is getting the pictures back from this little Canon Z155. Again, the film was expired probably because I couldn't really see a date on it. So hopefully,
once again, it said it could be developed at Walmart. I mean,
Right.
how long does it last?
so hopefully it turns out okay. And if so, those pictures will have been throughout the videos. If you don't see any pictures throughout the video, it means that this film was garbage and it did not turn out.
Or you just get to see. I feel like if it's garbage, you should put a couple in to show
I'm saying it might just be like black frames.
Well, just label them. Like, for example, here's a picture that's garbage. If nothing's here, they were garbage.
Yep. What did you think, Lisa? How did you guys like the camping and stuff? Was that pretty fun?
Super fun. 10 out of 10.
Yeah,
Particularly with the company.
Our food choices were good. Nice. Lisa, that was Lisa.
Mostly.
I prepared the food, but Lisa set the menu, so we wanted to impress. So you'll maybe see Deanna in
Very
some of
impressed.
our future camping videos as the weather continues to cool off, because Lisa and I are totally winter campers rather than summer campers. That's going to be it for this episode, though. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you haven't yet, I would greatly appreciate it if you would consider subscribing to the channel so we can help the channel grow. And also ring that notification bell so that way you can be notified of our next video. Until next time, guys, cheers.